Welcome back to Lodge Life. We're here at Good Hope Cannery, a private fishing lodge tucked away in the heart of Rivers Inlet, British Columbia, in the Great Bear Rainforest. I'm Jenny, the lodge chef, and for half the year, this is home, where we cook for guests, explore the wild, and share the daily rhythm of life on the coast. From fishing and wildlife to staff adventures at Wadhams with the dogs. This is Lodge Life. We're nearing September, which means in just a couple weeks, we'll all be flying out of here. The barge schedule has now changed to delivering every 2 weeks, so this is the last pallet of food we'll be seeing this season. I brought in mostly produce and dairy, but also some dry storage that will last until next year. It's definitely something to celebrate. One step closer to being done. At this point in the season, we're all feeling a little bit goofy.
Oh, how about this guy? Well, he's got it too. He's got knees. We got knees. We're not crazy. We got knees. You got knees?
The owner is so sweet and supportive of our silliness and sometimes our mistakes. There are so many hilarious stories this season, stories that are probably only funny to us. Working and living together means we see all of the good and the bad moments. It's a good thing that our crew is so supportive, because we have some difficult days here for sure. Myself and a few other staff have been working over 130 days now. The past 30 have been hosting guests. For me, my mind is in overdrive. I'm constantly planning and executing the task of feeding up to 30 people lunch and dinner every day, keeping in mind dietary restrictions and allergies, of course. Arriving in the kitchen at 8 a.m. and leaving at 8 p.m. Between placing orders and planning menus, I manage 2 amazing staff members as I pour my love continuously into homemade food. I put everything I have into my job, and my body and mind are having a hard time right now. I'm looking down at this sandwich feeling so weak and nauseous and tired, and my eyes are burning from the grease. I've barely eaten in days now, and I know I have to eat, but I just feel so nauseous and anxious that the last thing I want to do is eat. Good thing I ordered Boost this week. I'm gonna need it just to survive. Ugh. Well, my break's not that long, so I'm gonna have a nap, because I gotta get back to work to cook dinner for everybody tonight. And also, it's a very special occasion.
Happy birthday to you. And many more.
The birthday tradition here is that we all jump in the water together. It's only like 10 degrees, so it's a little bit of a shock to the system, but it really feels amazing once you get out. And for me, this is also a very welcome break from my usual routine bouncing between the kitchen and my room. We are deep into the guest season. The people who visit the lodge are not only friends and family, but invited groups that wouldn't normally have the opportunity to visit a place like Good Hope, where the atmosphere encourages openness, connection, reflection, and respect. Suddenly, the day has come. We can hear the helicopter arriving now.
It's happening!
We have absolutely loved hosting these awesome people, but get out! No seafood, Sarah? Really? Okay, Sarah's cool, but I'm just done carrying so much. Pack these bags up. We are celebrating the accomplishment of another season all wrapped up. It's an emotional time. Actually, it really is. We are so excited and relieved, yet there's this strange sadness of a sudden shift to shutting down.
Come and see what's happening.
Sentimental folk like Ruby and I have a hard time with such abrupt changes, but others mean business. The faster we get these flowers out of here, the faster we can get out. Davis joined us in picking a little bouquet before we joined in the chucking of the flowers.
Yay!
Luckily, we were also able to sneak in a quick little staff fishing derby. So we all got paired up with a guide, and in no time we're ready to head out. Jordan's with Raymond, Taya's with Ted, Kevin's with Ruby.
That's Kevin's whole life here, is just waiting for his guests.
And all of a sudden we hear the flare shot. Oh! Let's go, let's go!
It's time to go!
Woohoo! It's the 2025 Staff Fishing Derby. It's a go!
Out of the way! Come on! Shout, shout!
We arrive and Dwayne's setting up the lines. Gage and Teresa give us a nice little drive-by. Good luck, you guys. You're gonna need it. All the boats are now set up and trolling. Mid-September isn't the best time to fish, but we are hopeful.
We got a rockfish!
Yeah, Gage, are we supposed to report our catch? There's nothing in the governing documents. You got something to say, Kev? Yes. I would like to report that we just hammered 2 big red jellyfish.
But some boats were actually hammering coho. I just watched it with my own eyes. Oh my gosh, Jordan and Raymond. Nice one, guys. The vibe out here is high, but our time is running out.
Number 7, confirming cutoff time of 1800.
Yeah, I'd say our luck is looking a little bit like time to head back to the lodge. The rule is we must be back on the dock by 6 o'clock, so here we all are. Wow, nice hat, Ted.
Raleigh cow.
Well, we caught nothing but jellyfish like Kevin Ruby. Some of the other boats actually caught fish, even if they were just tiny. Nice one! Jordan and Ray caught a pretty decent one. That's a contender. Ted's pretty sure he's got them beat.
Ah, Ray.
He might. That far one there. He might have us there.
After weighing them, we prepared the trophies for awards night. Christine and Taya made this beauty for our derby winner. But there's another trophy that's been around for over a decade now that we call the Chow of the Year Award. It gets awarded to the person or people who messed up the worst or the most. We happen to have a couple visitors tonight who agreed to present the awards. First up, Ted and Taya, who won the derby. Congratulations, you two. Well deserved. You can't outfish Ted after all. And the King Chow Award goes to... Kelvin! Presented by the owner, who's explaining all the reasons he deserves this award. Good job, Ray. Way to take it like a champ. And this year, there's a Queen Chow, which was awarded to Taya. The poor girl didn't know it, but we will not be letting her live down that one night at Good Hope Cannery. Well done, you guys. They're a reminder to all of us why safety is the most important thing up here. Teresa is now handing out the winners of some of the bets that were placed earlier this month. Randy and John both guessed the correct weight of the largest Chinook that was released this year, which was 57 pounds. And for the total number of Thais released, 41. Nice job, everyone. Now let's get back to work. The end is near and we're excited. The guys are all busy putting away the dock furniture, and Ruby's finishing up on the dockside rooms, shutting it down. Yep. The kitchen is well underway to being shut down, and so is the front end. The common areas like the museum are now getting packed up, and so is the lounge. Everyone's busy. We have less than a week to go now, so the laundry room is getting a deep clean, and the staff dining room is also getting shut down. This will be one of the last meals here before moving into the Hilton, so the cannery is basically shut down. So is the gut house. In between the work, we find quiet little moments to appreciate that we're still living here in this beautiful inlet. The boats are getting washed and will either be stored up in shearwater for the winter or brought inside the cannery. The guys continue to work so well together, and they're probably getting quite hungry. We are preparing to steam some dim sum that was gifted to us by a generous family that visits yearly. We've got all the yummy shrimp and pork and veggie and beef-filled things, and I'm so excited. After dinner, Sharon set up the projector in the lounge to watch a video. Tomorrow, this room will be winterized. One last boat ride to Wadham's, where we saw this huge logging barge. I got to spend some quality time with these guys, and Earl and Hank, of course, because soon it's going to be time for them to go. It's always exciting when a plane arrives, but again, today is full of mixed emotions. It's the end of another season, but I think we're all ready for a little change. To get back to a normal life where you can drive to stores and not have to wait for deliveries to come in the mail. It's been an absolute pleasure working for this man all summer, along with his family and his crew of staff. I've never felt as valued and cared for in any other workplace than I do here, and it all stems from the top. The last 2 passengers are boarding now, and they're ready to head back to city life again. And again, Dwayne celebrates stage 2 of the shutdown, saying goodbye to the family. It's staff only from here on out. And on behalf of all the staff, thank you to the owner and his family. It's been another very memorable year. We've downsized again, and we are organizing ourselves to get the last few projects finished. The guys are bucking up some wood for the winter watchman's cabin. He'll need a lot to keep him warm all winter. I'm emptying the last few items from the blast freezer now to move them into the 3 chest freezers that will run all winter. The pantry all gets moved into the walk-in cooler, which is now empty, cleaned, and turned off. And I gotta say, teamwork makes these tasks so much easier. All of the leftover alcohol from the season will be locked away in the walk-in freezer that's now turned off. And the kitchen is basically empty now. The Hilton's getting a good deep clean so that we can turn it into our new dining room. After lunch, we had a little surprise. We have some flares that are past their expiry dates, and they need to be shot off so that we can safely dispose of them. It was actually really good practice if we're ever in an emergency. Later for dinner, we used a recipe from Ray's mom's side of the family and made beef empanadas. They were so good.
Christian, the hamster.
Christian.
The hamster food. This is for this shit. It's gotta be poured out for you on Sunday when you guys are leaving.
Christian will be here almost 2 weeks after we leave to finish winterizing the cannery, but I've frozen him a bunch of meals so that he doesn't have to cook for himself.
Nickelback song?
It's really important. The right cup and the right cup of coffee.
Oh, get Peter!
Tomorrow afternoon, we will all be heading back home. The countdown is finally over. We've been organizing all of our belongings and packing our bags and totes.
He's like, I'm short, alright.
We created a little clothing swap in the spare room, and anything that's left will be sent up to the village.
Or a little skirt? Oh my god, did you put that here?
I didn't.
Now there's not much left to do except wait and reminisce on our summer together.
It's really nice.
Outside on this rainy day, the girls took their final dip in the ocean together. We have so much to be proud of. We made it through the busiest months. We pushed ourselves to our limits, and we made it to the other side. Every project finished, every detail taken care of. Standing here now, the lodge finally quiet, there's a mixture of exhaustion and gratitude. We gave so much of ourselves, and somehow that's what made it all feel worth it. Teresa and Davis left on the boat early this morning with Ted and Dwayne, and the rest of us fly out today. My bags and my room are ready to go, and the sky's actually looking clear for us. Randy is so ready to get home. No more early mornings for this guy. We make our way down to the first plane that's coming to pick up Peter, Kevin, and Jordan, and there's Sealy Dan, poking his head out to say goodbye. It's difficult putting the feelings into words. After months of giving everything, our bodies up at the sunrise and our minds pushed to stay sharp day after day. We carry the weight of our exhaustion, but we also carry quiet pride. We put our regular lives on hold, missing the comforts of friends and family, and in their place, we found friendship and camaraderie in each other. After years of working with this crew, they do feel like family. Now we're only hours away from trading the solitude for the rush of the city, where cars speed past and the noise can feel overwhelming. The shift is jarring, but soon the only demands on us will be the ones that we choose, and that's a wild feeling. Still, in the middle of all that change, one thing is certain. We will miss each other very much. Peter, Kevin, and Jordan are now up in the air. We will meet them in Port Hardy to catch our second plane to Vancouver.
40 minutes for us. 40 minutes.
This is it. How is my heart so full, yet breaking at the same time? The Grumman Goose is an amphibious plane. It's not just our transportation, it's an experience. We load up the nose and say our last goodbyes to Christian, who will be here alone for a couple days before John the plumber comes to help him blow out all the pipes. If the lodge had a backbone, it would be Christian. Day in, day out, he carries the weight of keeping this place running. If it breaks, he fixes, and the workload never ends. Christian is definitely the strength behind the scenes. We load onto the plane and get into our seats. Headphones ready, and playlists lined up to drown out the roar of the engines. Bye, Christian. I steal one last glance at the cannery through the window, holding it in my mind as the engines surge. We lift off and my stomach turns, but it isn't from the flight. It's everything else bubbling up inside me. I'm gonna miss this life, this little world we built out here, and yet somewhere beyond the clouds, the rest of my life is waiting. But the real world is shifting for me. It's changing into something new, which I'm really excited to share with you soon. Welcome to Port Hardy, the first step out of lodge life. Exciting! Poor John got so excited that he didn't even realize he cut his finger. Port Hardy has a population of about 3,900 people. The town itself is about 10 kilometers from the airport. And since we don't plan on spending $40 on a cab ride downtown, we check our bags and walk down the road to the airport hotel. It's only about a 10-minute walk, and there just so happens to be a delicious Indian food restaurant attached. We joined the other guys there, and I finally got to enjoy some food that I didn't cook. Ugh, it's so good.
You may now head to the departure door. We'd also like to invite anybody traveling on a quick pass today.
That's us.
To board at this time. General boarding will commence shortly. Thank you.
I don't think there's much more I can explain about the emotional process of going home, except that the closer you get, the happier you feel. It's quite exhausting riding this roller coaster of feelings, but I know it's almost over, and soon we can fully rest. After about an hour-long flight, we have landed in Richmond, back on the mainland again. And on the other side of this building, there are loved ones that have been waiting months for us. It all happened so quickly. Between getting our bags and saying goodbye in the blink of an eye, we were all dispersed. Did I even say goodbye to everyone properly? Ray and I have an early flight out of YVR tomorrow back to Edmonton. My heart is still lingering at the lodge. But we check in and get on to another short flight that will take us over the Rocky Mountains and back into the quilted-looking farmlands of Alberta. The emotions have piled so high, and we're beyond exhausted. The feeling of joy is so overwhelming. But soon we're going to be home with our families. Once we grabbed our bags and our fish, it wasn't long before we saw some familiar faces with open arms. One more hour drive north, and we're back in a little farming community that I call home. And oh, I didn't tell you, but I bought a van! And this right now is my first time seeing it. I'm so excited to show it to you, but right now I just want to get inside the house and chill. And cry, apparently. I've got the house to myself and was not expecting this rush of emotions. I think my nervous system just realized that.
Made it. Made it home. I can't tell you how excited I am to sleep in and just do whatever I want. Whenever I want to. Oh, it feels so good.
Okay, let's go check out the van. Now, if I'm being honest, I wouldn't say that this is my dream van, but this van is making my dreams come true. I've been working towards this for years now, and I finally saved up enough money to purchase a custom camperized van that's pretty much ready to use. It's fun to imagine myself in this space and enjoy a few little afternoon naps while the weather's still nice. Honestly, I couldn't be happier. Purchasing something like this from the lodge without previously seeing it was a gamble for sure. But I'd been shopping for camper vans diligently for about a year now, and I knew what I wanted. And this was it. This was close to it, anyways. It's insulated and it's got a diesel heater, which I really wanted. But the low roofs are going to be a bit challenging. I know I'll be able to make it work. And at least I can start van life and see if it's something I really am going to love. So yeah, there's some features I feel like I'm missing, but there's some that I really love, like this blackout curtain. This van turns into a complete stealth wagon. I've got about a month now to research and purchase some of the following items, all while enjoying the last few weeks of fall. This morning, I'm heading out to the community garden here in town to pick some veggies from my sister-in-law's plot. She also just showed me some of the neighboring gardens, and oh my gosh, look at this woman's turnips. There's something I really love about digging up potatoes. It's like searching for little gems in the earth. We also cleaned out her squash, tomatoes, and lettuce. What a great haul! And of course, I didn't leave empty-handed. Another fun summery thing I enjoyed was an afternoon of golf with my nieces at the out-of-town golf course. There's something quite charming about this course as it winds around the Paddle River. I'm just grateful the weather's been so kind, giving me a chance to soak up the outdoors, which is something I didn't do a lot of at the lodge. But now, I've got some time to breathe and enjoy time with loved ones while I customize my van for my adventures south this winter. Thank you so much to my channel members for your support, and to everyone else that's here, thank you so much for watching, and take care until next time.